Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to Auntie Derek's Daytime Tea, where we discuss the latest celebrity tea in the news. I'm your host, Auntie Derek, and today is Wednesday, October 8th. So, with me on the mic, I have two fabulous co hosts, my icy chili and my gorgeous moon. Hey, ladies.
What's up?
Oh,
I am fantastic. And I have to say, Shirley, my cousin Shirley, really loved y'all as much as y'all loved her. So, again, Shirley, thank you so much for coming on to tell your story. And to anyone else who wants to share their story like Shirley did, just hit me up, whether it be on auntie at auntiederek.com or wherever you see me on social media. And to keep the spirit of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, I do want to share one organization that I just learned about. And let me just get the link here. So it's an organization called Touch. I'm not sure if you all are familiar with it. But you see, it's called Touch the Breast Cancer Alliance, the Black Breast Cancer Alliance, excuse me. And just to give you a little brief on who they are, right on their webpage that I just shared, it says, oh, okay, so Touch, the Black Breast Cancer Alliance drives the collaborative efforts of patients, survivors, advocates, advocacy organizations, healthcare professionals, researchers, and pharmaceutical companies to work towards the common goal of eradicating Black breast cancer. Our work requires partnership, shared resources, and knowledge, and consistent action so that we can hold each other accountable towards advancing critical, life saving science for Black breast cancer survivors or thrivers. So, if you all want to know more, definitely click that link. It looks like a hell of an organization. So, shout out to those people. Let me see who found it. Let me see. Okay, so it looks like the founders are so one founder, her name is Valerie Worthy. It says she is the co-founder and VP of Community Outreach and Engagement. Valerie Clark Worthy, a registered nurse with a master's degree in leadership, community health systems, has been a nurse for over 38 years. She want to be my icy chili so bad. And let me
You know
stop.
it. You know it. Go on, sister, bad sister, right there.
I know that's right. And then the other co-founder and CEO, Ricky Fairley, and she is gorgeous, by the way. And she said, as a triple negative breast cancer survivor and thriver, Ricky's personal purpose, passion, mission, ministry, and blessing is to bring focus, attention, research, science, and action to eradicating Black breast cancer and supporting and coaching what she calls her blessties through their breast cancer experience. I like that, blessties.
Yeah.
So shout out to them ladies. Hey, Beezus. One bad nurse and one bad I don't wanna say the word, but you know what I'm hitting at.
Shut your mouth.
Well, so, does anybody have any, questions or wanna add anything about Touch? And their website for those who are listening, so it's touchbbca.org. So that is spelled Touch, B as in boy, ca.org.
I love that. I had never heard.
Yes,
I love that.
same here. Well, you know
Very
what else
word.
I love, honey? Getting
What you
into this
love?
tea.
Tea time.
Yes, honey. Well, the first thing I want to start about. So we still got Diddy news, honey, but this is going to be about Diddy and Trump. And some of you may have already seen this, but I just shared a TMZ article, and you should see where it says Trump says Diddy asked him for a pardon, and not Diddy. He said Puff. This is how I know that they have been talking because only a certain group of people still calls this man Puff, and it's people who have been in his circle like through like 'cause he. Whether they Donald Trump can sit there and act like Diddy don't like him all he wanted to say, oh, he was hostile towards my campaign and da 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 da. We all know he is going to pardon this man out of jail. But let's just see what he has to say about it. Because he was asked about both Ghislaine Maxwell and Diddy. So let me just share my screen and we can watch this quick video of what this old rat bastard had to say.
Ooh, Teddy want out so bad. He want
Okay.
out of there. Like this is not my place.
So here we go. Y'all should see Trump asked me for a pardon. Let's let that load.
The Supreme Court is back in
Yeah.
session. They rejected today an appeal by Ghislaine Maxwell to overturn her conviction. That means her only chance of getting out of prison is a pardon from you. Is that something you're
Who are we talking about?
Ghislaine Maxwell.
You know, I haven't heard the name in so long. I can say this, that I'd have to take a look at it. I would have to take a look. Did they reject that?
She wanted to appeal her conviction.
And what
They
happened?
said that they were not going to hear her appeal.
I see. Well, I'll take a look at it.
consider
I will
that?
speak to the DOJ. I wouldn't consider it or not consider. I don't know anything about it. So, but I'll speak. I will speak to the
Why would she
DOJ.
be a candidate for clemency, sir?
I don't know. I mean, I'd have to speak to the DOJ. I'll look at it. I have a lot of people who've asked me for pardons. I call him Puff Daddy has asked me for a pardon.
But she was convicted of child sex trafficking.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to have to take a look at it. I'd have to ask DOJ. I didn't know they rejected it. I didn't know she was even asking for it, frankly.
Yes, the hell you did.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Okay. Can the only thing that he was telling the truth about is that P Diddy asking or Diddy asking for a pardon. That was honey. And someone, oh, I have to take a look at it. I have to take a look at it. You've been looking at it just like you looked at that prepubescent vagina, but oh,
Mm,
allegedly. But
yeah.
yeah.
Who we talking about? Yeah, okay. You didn't. Okay.
Like you ain't got the Supreme Court in your back pocket. Like, boy, please spare me. Please stop playing in my face.
She better stay in
Child,
there because I feel like if he let her out, that ain't gonna be good for her. I'm just saying.
it's not. And her fate will be just like the
Hmm.
other one. Allegedly.
Yeah. She better stay where people know where she at and can watch her. Cause no, ma'am.
Hmm. Well, in other news about our president, honey, he trying to act like he don't know who Bad Bunny is and feels that he feels that the NFL made a terrible decision.
A terrible, terrible decision.
So y'all see, I just shared a link from Vibe, and it says President Trump slams Bad Bunny landing Super Bowl halftime show and says it's absolutely ridiculous.
Why is
No,
that?
motherfucker, you are absolutely ridiculous. You
He's an
child,
American citizen. I don't see the problem.
exactly. Well, Vibe starts off by saying President Donald Trump has fallen in line with his MAGA constituents with his latest remark dissing Bad Bunny as the 2026 Super Bowl halftime show performer. Following the announcement of the Puerto Rican artist securing the coveted gig, many conservatives were vocal in their disapproval. With Trump echoing their sentiments in a new interview on Newsmax, Greg Keller reports by Entertainment Week. Greg Keller, oh, now that's a name I ain't heard in a while, child. We'll talk about him after this story. Anyway, so it goes on to say the NFL chose the Bad Bunny rapper or whatever his name is. Kelly told Trump, "This guy who hates ICE, he doesn't like you, and he accuses everything he doesn't like of racism." I've never heard of him, Trump responded. I don't know who he is. I don't know why they're doing it. It's crazy. And then they blame it on some promoter they hired to pick up entertainment. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. That was my best Trump impression, y'all. I know it was
And it was
terrible, but
terrible. It's sad.
but Greg Kelly ass, honey, I don't even. Oh, his fucking ass. I actually used to watch him every morning. Back when he was on Good Day New York with him and Rosanna Scotto, and then it came out. So before I even knew his ass was racist, he was a rapist, allegedly. So his father was the, I believe, the police commissioner. There was a woman who came out and said that Greg Kelly raped her, and they ended up burying her story. So, then it comes out that motherfucker's a racist. So the hell with a Greg Kelly. I can't believe I used to watch his ass every morning. Hey, Libra Queen. And now they got him cooning for Trump on Newsmax. Oh, girl.
The way they talk. One senator said someone leave, somebody should be there instead of Bad Bunny. I'm like, people who don't even listen to Bad Bunny know who Bad Bunny is. I don't know nothing about this person you name. Like, this man is known worldwide. Even if you don't listen to his music, everybody know who that is, right?
Mhm.
They trying it, but get ready. It's gonna
Look,
be a
Imma watch
fun.
just because, and you know I usually don't want nothing to do with no NFL, honey, even the halftime show. But, just to spite them motherfuckers, Imma go ahead and watch.
Oh yeah, me too. Yep. Gonna watch the whole performance. Ain't gonna understand a word, but that's okay.
That's right. Hola.
¿Cómo está?
Okay. Taco, taco, burrito, burrito, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's all for my South Park fans. Those of you, do y'all remember Jennifer Lopez? I like
Yeah.
tacos and burritos.
Yes. I do. Oh my God. I
Well,
enjoy the show for real.
mhm. Well, let's talk about the men in Cardi B's life, honey.
Oh, do we have to?
Oh, we have to, honey, because it is so juicy. Well, the first story I have about her estranged husband. I don't know if they're fully, yeah, because the divorce isn't finalized yet. So I think
No.
they are still technically married.
Yeah, no.
Yes, that's correct.
Well, y'all should see here where it says Offset confronts rumor he fell out with Quavo over Sweetie by way of hot new hip hop.
Okay.
Do
So
you
rumors
think
that
people care about him?
yes, he does. He's very delusional like that.
Mhm. Mm.
And and it doesn't help when people like Kiki Palmer is giving him a platform to speak, but that's another story for another time.
Oh, Lord. Put a pin in that.
Well, rumors that Offset and Quavo's falling out was the result of an alleged affair with Saweetie have been floating around for years now. During a recent appearance on Baby, this is Kiki Palmer. However, the Love You Down performer decided to set the record straight once and for all. According to him, they went their separate ways for different reasons. No, man, it was a rumor, man. And I feel like it was something deeper than that for the split of me and bro, he explained. I don't really want to touch on it, but it's something deeper than that. I think that was the thing that a bug that I heard. I think people was trying to tear my situation down in that situation. We men, so we don't play those games, he continued. Oh, you think that? Okay. We don't even know how to do that. And so it was just like that was a weird thing though. That was kind of crazy. Offset might insist that Saweetie had nothing to do with the demise of his friendship with Quavo, but some of his industry peers believe otherwise. During a recent appearance on One Night with Steiny, for example, 6ix9ine reignited the rumors. He also suggested that Offset did allegedly sleep with Saweetie, and that makes him a rat. All these rappers is rats, he explained. I'm not saying these are facts, but this is the rumor. Quavo's girl was Saweetie, right? They said Offset slept with Saweetie, and that's why the Migos fell out. The game is full of rats. If you sleep with your homie girl, that's rat material. When you join the streets, you sign up for loyalty, right? All these dudes got loyalty tatted. Why did the Migos split? He continued. Why was Takeoff and Quavo riding around Dolo for so long? What did Offset do so harmful to not be a part of Migos? They still not together till now, and they already lost Takeoff. Well, 6ix9ine, first of all, baby, you got your own problems to worry about. So how about you mind your business? But I don't believe that for a second. I believe that they did sleep together. Now I don't have no proof of it. I ain't going nothing. I have nothing to prove this but a gut feeling. But but I do believe him saying that that was the reason that the Migos broke up because
Yeah,
them
I
girls.
believe that part. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't. I hate to say this, but these girls they come a dime a dozen, and they
they do.
probably. Yeah. These is niggas that done toured together. I'm sure they done had plenty of ladies up in their rooms and doing what they do. So
Well, Auntie, but you do know when somebody says that that's my girlfriend, it ain't just like a little trick off. Because Quavo and Sweetie were together publicly.
mhm.
Well, oh, well.
I mean, I'm just saying. Sometimes there's a boundary.
Yeah,
They
but
ain't
them
got none.
people moving in them circles, are they? Is it though? Really? They seem to move around a lot. I'm just saying.
They do. They do. Hmm. I'm
Gonna
not
sit here
saying they
talking about
don't.
he gonna talk about some we men we don't do that. Boy, Y'all know
Yo,
that old saying, dig deep and think of the messiest bitch you know. It's a man, ain't
Hmm.
it?
It
yeah,
is.
they definitely do that. Your mic got louder all of a sudden. Tether, what's up?
Huh?
Your mic got louder.
It did?
It
Mm-hmm.
did. It
Oh, I
was
don't know
clicking.
how because I'm talking very low.
Thank God. 'Cause that thing done went up to like level 4.
I don't know. I don't know why it's doing that.
It
Huh.
clicked and yeah, it was suddenly louder.
Honey, we hear
Oh,
everything down to the wind.
oh
Right?
my goodness.
We
Okay,
was
hang on.
breathing.
And I'm congested too, so that makes it even worse. Hold
Yeah. Like, is she in the
Oh.
car? No, you breathing. Okay.
Well, the other man in her life, honey, her newest child's father, his ass, oh child,
Problematic too.
baby, very problematic. And chill, thank you for even bringing this story to my attention, honey.
Oh, you're
Cause
welcome.
when you did, cause I when it just said his ex, I didn't realize that I know very well who this ex is, cause I used to watch her on TV.
Oh.
So y'all see where it says, by way of this Vibe article, Stefan Diggs' ex-girlfriend claims he's trying to silence her in assault lawsuit.
Hmm.
on.
So,
Okay, how is this, guys?
oh, much better. Ooh, much better, girl.
Okay, okay.
A huge difference. Thank you, boo.
No problem. I don't want that to be all on the thing. I'm up here breathing all heavy because I'm congested.
Oh. Well, between expecting the child with girlfriend Cardi B and helping the New England Patriots defeat the Buffalo Bills over the weekend, Stefan Diggs is on top of the world. All isn't well, however, as his ex girlfriend recently filed a countersuit claiming he is trying to silence her over an alleged assault he committed. U.S. Weekly exclusively reported on the counterclaim that Mulan Hernandez filed in Texas this past April. The Basketball Wives Orlando star claimed that in June of 2024, the 31-year-old footballer punched her in the back of the head with a closed fist, which caused her to suffer from a concussion. Per her lawsuit, he almost immediately attempted to clear himself of any wrongdoing by mounting an effort to induce Hernandez into signing a non disclosure agreement. So his alleged assault would not be known by the NFL or the public. Hernandez claimed that Diggs sent his personal assistant to Houston to try to get her to sign the NDA. She admitted that her lawyer contacted his attorney in November 2024 to try and hold him accountable for his harmful actions. The actress is seeking damages to compensate for her physical pain, mental suffering, and her medical bills. Hernandez asked the court for at least $250,000, but no more than $1 million. This is the latest chapter in an ongoing saga between the former couple. In February, the four-time pro baller sued Hernandez and Brianna Mack for assault, trespassing, intentional infliction of emotional distress, conspiracy, and other allegations. He also said that both women tried to extort him. Diggs admitted to being in a casual relationship with Hernandez and permitted both her and her friends to stay at his apartment in Houston. His initial account of the June 2024 incident differed from hers in the recent countersuit. He claimed that Hernandez arrived at the apartment early one morning after partying all night and not only assaulted him, but destroyed his property. Hernandez burst through the bathroom and into the gaming room, visibly intoxicated and upset. Diggs told Hernandez to leave, but she refused. Diggs attempted to defuse the situation by attempting to remove himself from Jones's line of fire, but she continued to castigate him, his lawsuit stated. Diggs claimed that she slammed his video game console and a $130,000 wristwatch onto the floor, in addition to throwing his cell phone in the toilet. As for the alleged assault, Hernandez allegedly punched him in the chest multiple times and threatened him with a dangerous weapon. The all pro wide receiver stated that any physical contact he made with the women was self defense, but he did not strike, kick, or attack Hernandez in any manner. In the weeks and months that followed, Hernandez and Mack both individually and with the assistance of counsel tried to use their newly spun tale to extort millions of dollars from Diggs, his lawyer wrote. Said simply, Diggs brings this case because he will not be victimized by the attempts of defendants to extort money from him. It is defendants who are liable to Diggs, not the other way around. Vibe has reached out to Diggs representatives for comment, but I guess they have gotten no word back. Child. Mulan. So when I started watching Basketball Wives Orlando, and I actually really hoped that they would get another season because them girls was just so they were like fresh young tuna, honey. Like these girls, they were really young. We've like the thing about the original Basketball Wives franchise, like these women are all established. These are like women that are past their 30s, 40s, and their 50s, maybe like established women who have lived a lot of life and stuff like that. What I enjoyed about Basketball Wives Orlando is that these were really, really young girls, like in their 20s.
Right.
Some of them even teens and stuff. So it was just a whole different conversation. Like you see what
What do
annoyed
you
them. Like
mean
one girl,
teens?
like 19, 18, 19, really young,
Oh,
but still,
legal
old enough
teens.
to get married. Yeah, and then like you would just see the stuff that they would get upset over. Like one girl upset that another baby's mother got spending time with the kids and stuff. Like I don't want her around my kids. So like you just see it
Yeah.
was just so fun to watch. Mulan, though, what was interesting about her, she actually, and I learned this by watching the show, she had plays basketball, but she actually ended up getting booty either implants or shots or whatever.
Hmm.
But no, you are not on the mic, Beezus. We had just asked. Um a mess. But she was saying how she wanted to get back into basketball, but the big booty made that really difficult for her. So she was fun to watch at first, but then she just started getting messy. So,
She
but
didn't tell
yeah,
her
this is
before she made her booty bigger that it would
yeah.
interfere with an athletic career. That extra weight, and sh- come on, girl.
Well, remember though, these girls in their 20s, and so no, they don't. And you
I
see the
mean,
kids
people
are
are
not
so
all right.
stupid. No, they
No.
not. No. But like she
So,
said, girl, ain't nobody telling you like that might not be good for your basketball career. Hmm, I guess.
well, based off of what I've seen, they probably did try to tell her ass, and she ain't listen.
Oh, just like Buddy, huh? Didn't want to
But
listen.
do I believe that her and her friend, like, started hitting on Stefan Diggs? Absolutely. But do I believe that he didn't hit her back? No. This man is very violent, and he shows, and if he's not going to hit him, then we've seen that he likes to pay other people to do his dirty work for him. Allegedly, allegedly.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah, I don't believe that either. I do believe they may have, been high, drunk, or whatever, and started messing with him. But to say he didn't do anything in return, I don't believe that.
mm-mm.
Well, we
But
shall see.
you hit people, they gonna hit you back. Now, if they started
That
it, I don't
that's
know.
one thing. I keep your hands to yourself. If you don't want to get
Yeah,
hit, don't hit nobody. That is because you never know who is the one that's gonna hit you back.
tearing up folks' belongings and come on
That
now.
shit is so. Ugh, child.
Well, I don't want her around my kids. Let me stop. Hey, Jamaica Queen. Well, girl, speaking of kids, honey, Rampage Jackson's kid. You remember we talked about Roger Jackson for quite a bit where he beat the soup out of Psycho Stew.
Yeah, yeah,
So
Oh yeah.
well, he's been officially charged.
as he should have been.
Um.
And y'all see I just shared this TMZ link. Roger Jackson charged with felony battery over a Psycho Stew attack.
Yep.
So Roger Jackson has been hit with multiple criminal charges, including one felony over his violent attack on Psycho Stew earlier this summer. Sports has obtained show Quentin Rampage Jackson's son was formally charged in Los Angeles County on Tuesday with one felony count of battery with great bodily injury and one misdemeanor count of a battery on a person. Raja, who's facing up to 7 years behind bars if convicted on the felony count, is due in court for arraignment later this week. The charges stem from August 23rd when Raja got into the ring at a KnockX Pro Wrestling event and beat the hell out of Psycho Stu, whose real name is Stuart Smith. Jackson, who had gotten into an altercation with the wrestler just prior to the event, knocked Stu unconscious before he unleashed a flurry of punches on his face. Stu was hospitalized for several days over injuries he sustained during the incident. Raja was not immediately taken into custody, though on September 18, police served a warrant at his Orange County home and arrested him. Uh, Raja's yet to publicly address the matter, but his famous father said the 25-year-old should spend some time behind bars for his actions. So yeah, so that's that. Well,
He deserved that
mm-mm.
charge. I'm sorry. Even his dad say he messed up.
Yeah. No, I can understand, like, maybe slapping and, something, but no, he jumped in that ring and beat the soup out of that motherfucker, honey, like he owed him money.
And he
And
couldn't
he
even
was
fight.
already unconscious and he was
Right.
still
Couldn't
beating him.
fight back. Yeah.
Oh,
He earned that charge.
he did indeed. Well, speaking of other famous people's sons, Marcus Jordan, Michael Jordan's son, the
That's a Mariah.
icon,
He
The
got some
baby. That's
idiot.
the
carry.
when I tell you he is an icon for that. I'm
For
telling you
what?
When he
for
got a
saying play some Mariah Carey in this bitch.
when he was in the police car. He got some Mariah
Mm,
Carey.
mm, 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 mm. I
Oh,
do not condone his craziness.
Well, no, let's because from what it's 6 months. He's been 6 months sober. And I
oh,
just shared this TMZ link. Y'all see where it says Marcus Jordan says he's 6 months sober, but he's still the life of the party.
well, good.
Yeah, good for him, and I love that for him. And I have to know. I wonder if he listened to Mariah Carey. I should send him an email. Hey, did you hear Mariah Carey's new album? I know you would love it. Well, anyway, Marcus Jordan celebrated a big milestone this week. He just revealed Monday was the 6 month anniversary of his sobriety. Jordan noted the achievement in an Instagram post, writing in the caption, 6 months sober and still the life of the party, hashtag 180 days. He also included a carousel of recent pictures of him chilling with friends and hanging out with his famous dad, Michael Jordan. Marcus, of course, got sober following his now infamous February run in with police. You recall cops arrested him after they say he was drinking and driving, all with a baggie of ketamine on his person. Jordan cut a deal with prosecutors last month to close out the case. And as part of his agreement with officials, he said he would pen a 250-word I'm sorry letter to his arresting officer.
Mm,
I'm sorry. Anyway, Marcus Steele has not gone in depth publicly about the incident, but it's clear he used it all as a wake up call to ditch some of his unhealthy vices.
good.
Good for him. I'm
Hmm.
saying these sensitive ass cops and shit. Honey, I'm saying this reminds me. I think I remember telling y'all about I cussed out a sheriff so bad, honey. And then the prosecutor, when we went to court about the whole thing, the prosecutor told me, "Yeah, Officer Gould is willing to drop the charges if you apologize to him." Yeah, because you hurt his feelings. I'm like, excuse me.
You hurt his feelings.
I was calling him a limp dick white supremacist, but I called that man everything under the sun, honey. So I'm sure it probably hit him where it hurts.
Well, I
Everything but a
mean,
child of God.
Hmm.
He deserved it.
if he was willing to drop the charges, go on and say you sorry.
Oh, I did. That's honey, so I can get the hell up out of him. I said, I'm sorry. And went to go get something to eat right afterwards.
You didn't mean that, but it's
Not at
okay.
all. But maybe I shouldn't say allegedly. Allegedly, I didn't mean it. Maybe I should say that on a recorded line.
Statute of limitations should already have passed.
Oh yeah, and double jeopardy, yo. So we good. Well, someone else who has a 6 month sobriety journey, the only AI I acknowledge, Allen Iverson. Let me get that link here. Now, this is another TMZ article, and you should see where it says Allen Iverson reveals he quit drinking alcohol 6 months ago, and he's sober. So shout out to look at him, honey, still fine. Do you know how fine you got to be to get a lesbian to fight other women over you? Anyway,
Okay. Well,
You know what?
prime Allen
I'm gonna
Iverson.
need you to stop.
I,
Well, Auntie's making points, so right there,
did the brat
proving
not,
a point.
the brat was beating bitches down over him, honey.
And Lord
And you
knows
know what,
why.
girl? I get it.
Oh, okay.
He was, he was definitely
She's playing
that
that role,
dude.
honey.
That was the best
Yes.
role
Well,
of her
Allen
life.
Iverson. Oh, go ahead. Yeah. Would you say he was the best? What?
I said that was the best acting role she did.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, Allen Iverson says alcohol is not the answer. The NBA legend just revealed he quit drinking half a year ago, but he's loving the results. The Hall of Famer sat down with Maurice Dubois on CBS Mornings on Tuesday and opened up about his new lifestyle while promoting his memoir, Misunderstood. Iverson, who's 50, said that while his NBA legacy speaks for itself, his greatest victory was giving up drinking. One of the best decisions I have ever made in my life was to stop drinking, Iverson said. When you get drunk, you're not how you usually are. The more and more I see it on other people, the more and more it made me happy about the decision. Iverson also made it Iverson, I'm sorry. Iverson also said it made the people around him happier, including his wife, Tawana. The more and more I see how people around me appreciate it, I love it, Iverson said. Iverson, regarded as one of the greatest and most influential players in NBA history, also spoke on the iconic crossover on Michael Jordan, the 1993 arrest during his high school basketball career, and his infamous practice post-game press conference. Congrats, AI. So, congratulations on the journey. I am with the information that because y'all know, like it's no secret. Like there's like a I'm familiar with addiction. Like there's been addiction in my family, friends, and stuff like that, and or alcoholism even. I do not think this is going to last long, and I hate to have to say this out loud, but you just kind of notice the language that he's using. I didn't watch the entire interview, but most of the time, to me, he was saying that he was only getting sober because of the people around him. It doesn't sound like he was doing it for himself. So when you do things or make decisions because of people around you or how they might perceive you and stuff, it usually never works out well. But I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But based off of my experience, he's gonna relapse. So, but we are with you, and because I know this is not an easy journey. Now, one thing we did not talk about. Let me because this news actually broke over the weekend, and I don't know why we didn't talk about it Monday's show. Maybe it was just so much going on. But so y'all remember Tyrese and how his dog, like I believe, like mauled another neighbor's dog or something like that. Well, I have this
Yes.
Vibe article, and you all should see where it says Tyrese's grandmother was temporarily detained after fatal dog attack, and the singer surrenders himself.
The dog ate another dog.
Eh, Oh, he ate him? Or
That's what you reported. That's what we talked about.
oh,
Well, probably not ate him, but probably messed him up
well,
really badly.
well, Vibe says Tyrese Gibson turned himself in to Atlanta police last Friday, October 3rd, after on my Libra Queen's birthday, after
Mm.
his dogs were allegedly involved in a fatal attack that left a neighbor's small dog dead. It has now been revealed that his grandmother was briefly detained during the investigation. According to Fulton County court records, an arrest warrant for the R&B singer was issued on September 22nd. Body cam footage obtained by TMZ captured officers conducting a search of Gibson's property that same day, during which his grandmother was temporarily placed in the back of a police vehicle. Gibson was charged with cruelty to animals, taken into custody, and later released on a $20,000 bond. The incident occurred on September 18th when Gibson's four cane Corso dogs were reportedly seen roaming his Atlanta neighborhood before allegedly fatally attacking a Cavalier King's Charles Spaniel named Henry. Harrison Parker, Henry's owner, told Good Morning America that he let his dog out for a quick bathroom break around 10 p.m. and found him lifeless in the driveway just minutes later. The pack of those four dogs were there minutes before I found Henry's body, Parker said. There was absolutely no cars, no humans, just the dogs. And he was dead. And the fact he died like that alone in the darkness at night and I wasn't there is just horrible. A police report detailed the attack, noting that Henry had broken ribs, internal bleeding, and puncture wounds. Security footage allegedly captured Gibson's dogs running towards the property just before the attack. Another neighbor had also called animal control that evening to report the cane corsos blocking her from leaving her home. Mm-mm. So, according to the American Kennel Club, cane corsos are smart, trainable, and of noble bearing, but stresses that proper socialization and training are essential. Gibson is reportedly cooperating fully with authorities as the investigation continues. In the days that followed, Fulton County Police and Animal Control visited Gibson's home to retrieve the dogs. Gibson, who was not present at the time, reportedly told officers over the phone that he would need a few days to figure out what to do before surrendering them. Ultimately, Gibson rehomed his two adult dogs and their three puppies in safe, loving homes. Police reportedly took custody of his small Pomeranian, who he said takes medication. According to the police report, Gibson acknowledged that his dogs were responsible and admitted there had been ongoing issues with them escaping the property. Through his attorney, Gabe Banks of Banks Weaver Law Firm, Tyrese issued a formal statement extending condolences to the Parker family and accepting responsibility for his dogs. I mean, and they were really, really long and obnoxious posts on his Instagram, by the way. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stop there. I don't think I really need to read anymore. We got the gist of what happened, but yeah,
He didn't want to get that perp walk, so he was doing everything he could so it would stay out of that type of picture would stay out of the media.
hmm
I mean,
what
I get
more
it.
do you want from me? We want you to train your damn dogs. Oh, ass clown. And then you already killed one, then you block one other neighbor from coming out of the house. Like it's crazy. Where if you know you're not gonna be there to watch them dogs, then you need to have a dog sitter. Like, come on, Black Tie. This is crazy. And then you had like this is not the first time you had a problem with the dogs escaping and roaming the neighborhood. This is
Hmm.
just irresponsible.
It's more irresponsible to give them to somebody else because they've already killed a dog. So where are they now? That you know, uh, uh,
Just disgusting. And you know how because you know I know you have your babies and you just like you are this own like you are someone who lets your babies out just for a little bit to go use the bathroom. You know,
yeah.
just like I can imagine what that owner was going through when he
But
went outside and saw that shit.
my dogs don't go in the front yard. But everybody doesn't have a gated yard. I mean,
Right.
I get that some areas do not have fences. My dogs only go out in the back. If they're in the front, I'm there. Like, and they're on a leash. They're not just. I don't pop them out the front door to go to the bathroom. I mean, no, that just doesn't happen. So yeah, that's
And you want to know why you do that? Because you're a responsible dog owner, like Tyrese's ass should be.
duh.
Same, same.
And even in
Well,
the backyard, I'm watching them because I've never seen a coyote in all the years I've lived here, but I've seen reports of them in the area, like not
Hmm.
far from me. I've never seen one, but they're out there. So, you just have to watch. I'm looking
hmm
out the window at them, and if they they don't come in sight, I go outside and look just to make sure because a coyote will jump the fence to get at a dog. I mean, it's nothing for them. My chain link isn't that high, and they can
And you
see
know,
them. It's not a wood fence, so yeah, they can jump
the
over my little
miniature
fence.
schnauzers, they be
Yeah,
yapping too.
yeah, they be barking
Mm-mm.
at it, and it come on right on and get them. So
And be
yeah,
thinking they finna fight.
I keep bear spray, by the door just in case. You know, a big dog even can come over the fence. It's happened before, not with these two, but I had another little dog, but it didn't do anything. But still, you never know.
Never know.
Yeah, you never know, honey. Well, this next story, y'all, guess who is coming out with a memoir, honey?
Who?
Gucci Mane.
Oh, please.
Who could
We don't
keep
want
that?
Oh
to know.
no, but trust, baby. Look.
Do we want to
This
know?
is
Mm.
We do.
yes. Oh, absolutely. When I tell you Gucci Mane has a story to tell, honey, I mean he
What
has
he?
a story to tell,
What he gonna
Well, you
say?
and
read it, Auntie, and tell us about it.
I sure will because I don't even like to read memoirs like that, honey. But this one, I'm definitely reading it, honey. So, well, y'all see, I just have shared this Vibe article. Gucci Mane reveals Keisha Kayor once kidnapped him and admitted him to a psychiatric facility.
Oh,
You see? But let me share my screen really quick because I'm gonna there's a video of him talking about it and he's promoting his new book. So we're just gonna see what Gucci has to say about it. Give me 1 second. Let me go down to the video. She's so cute.
It's Waptober, y'all already know what's going on. I got a whole bunch of things coming up in this Waptober. But listen, I got a new book coming out called Episodes. So anybody who got family members or they self is dealing with mental health issues, you need to get this book. This talks about my struggles through my adult life with mental health. So listen, it's talking about a whole bunch of different episodes in my life. It talks about the time I was high as hell and got the ice cream cone tattoo. It talks about the time when I was going through an episode and my wife kidnapped me with my 6 bodyguards from the Porsche and had to take me to a mental hospital. Man, it talks about the time me and Scooter seen each other in the airport and we got into it when I was going through an episode. This book just crazy, like, you know what I'm saying? It talks about my childhood. It talks about me and OJ growing up trapping. It even talks about me and my mom and our strained relationship from when she tried to get the thing like Britney Spears got on her. My mom tried to do that to me. So you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about all that in this book. This book is serious. Like, I'm really just like, pulling back the covers and talking about my life. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, here go Ice right here. What's this? That's my
Did you hear that?
well,
Out of
I guess
all that, baby.
he got a story to tell. I see.
But and then those of us who are fans of Gucci Mane, like we about because he hunted Gucci being Mane. Like he is big, like this remember, like even during the verses between him and Jeezy, like they kind of brought up about like how they were rivals at the back of the time and people died, people got killed and shit. Baby, there's there's lots of story there. Trust me.
Okay.
But and this Vibe article continues. What is it? Oh, I wanted to mention because it's talking about like Keisha Kayor. I wonder if my Jamaican queen is familiar with her because the word on the curve is, she abandoned her kids in Jamaica and moved over to the States to become Gucci's princess. Now she has come out to deny those because she said I ain't got no the only child I got is the ones that I talk about. I don't have any if you didn't hear me talk about these kids, then I don't they're not, but a lot of people I've even seen Jamaican people like, yeah, girl, you know what's up. Like you know. So but you when she actually made it do what it do. Like she's a big part because when he got locked up, and it says here, that when he was upon his release from prison in 2016, Gucci revealed that Kayor had turned $2 million of his money into $5 million through various investments and business endeavors, and a testament to the love and loyalty shared between the couple. So she loved
Yeah.
this man so much, honey. She had his ass kidnapped and taken him to a psychiatric facility. And his mama wanted to put a conservatorship on him.
Yeah. She held him down for sure. I
Yes,
know that much about her. I
I
don't
got
know.
to know more. I got to read this book, honey.
Okay. I see what you mean now.
Well, let's see what I got for y'all next. Oh, girl. Oh my God. This is like when I tell y'all this next story is beyond sad. First of all, because let's start off by saying because it involves finesse 2 times. So already you know it's gonna be some bullshit. But one of his child's mother just died. And the way he talks about her is crazy. So, a long story short, they're actually having a nasty custody battle. They feel that Finesse should still pay his share of child support. The girls, the mothers who died, her family is looking to, get full custody of the daughter, and they want Finesse to provide child support. He's trying to go and get custody of the daughter, and the way he talks about the mom. Let me just, y'all got to see this. I can't even. I was speechless when my mouth just dropped to the floor. So first, let me share the link, and then I'm going to share my screen.
Hmm.
So y'all see where it says Finesse 2 times mourns daughter's mother and vows to fight for custody. Now this headline makes it seem much more innocent than what it really is. No, this
Mm-hmm.
man is a whole narcissist, and oh my god. So give me one sec. Let me go down to the video. Here we go.
I think y'all finna be able to go put me on child support and get some money. I'm her biological father, by law, and I'm coming to get her since she wanna play. Condolences to my baby mama. Was we on good terms? No. Have we been on good terms since my daughter been here? No. I made my daughter through pimping. This is how I made my daughter. My daughter didn't come from a successful relationship with this lady. I was some pimping and she was some. We got fucked up on them eggs. Baby ended up having hard problems, and it is what it is. I helped, I did what I could. I sold K2 in jail. I made $50 here, $50 there. I sung what I could. I did what I could. I couldn't do nothing. But I don't owe her daughter this. I don't owe her daughter nothing. Only reason why I know her name is from a Zelle. It's from her mama sending me a Zelle to send her money. I don't know y'all. I called to speak to my daughter. I didn't call and ask to talk to you.
Wow.
Girl. Like what? I
Did he say the mama was a hoe and he was a pimp? Did he say that?
That's exactly what he said.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Look, when I tell y'all I pray for straight women every day, I want so much better for y'all. This is crazy. And shit right here is how you know sexuality is not a choice. Because who would choose to be with something like that? Girl.
look, I'm gonna need you to flagellate yourself, get a cross, walk down the street, all that for us, please. Because
Okay.
this is crazy.
Well, I'm
He didn't
sure
have
this
to
is not
say
gonna be the last we heard about this, honey.
no, he didn't have to say all that. You don't care nothing about that little girl.
Mm-mm. Said he don't even know her name. The only reason that he even know her name is because of Zelle. Shout out to Zelle. The only reason he know his name because of Zelle. And the mom they requested some money from him, and I guess had the daughter's name in there. So much she had little heart problems. It is what it is. I'm like, what?
I, I,
Huh?
I don't believe he care about that daughter.
He don't.
But in order to avoid child support, man, let them people keep that little girl and pay child support, please.
Hmm. Well,
Trying to get
this next
money.
one, honey.
Let's
Speaking of
go.
deadbeat dads, honey, NLE Chopper. Well, and I shouldn't call him a deadbeat because according to his mama, it's always gonna be somebody mama that's gonna defend them, child. But anyway, do y'all? I don't think we talked about it in the show, but I'm sure y'all have maybe seen the discourse online where it came out that not only did NLE Chopper like he starved his daughters, and then something happened to where the girl like had an accident and she hurt her no area, and she was scared to tell her dad about it, so she was pretty much going suffering through all that pain, and then when she got home, that's what she told her mom and the daughter was like, "Well, I didn't want to tell daddy because I didn't want him to get mad at me or something like that." Well, anyway, I just shared this excuse me, hot new hip hop article. NLE Chopper responds after being accused of neglecting his kids. So NLE Chopper has been facing serious accusations as of late. If you haven't heard, the Memphis rapper has been called out by Marissa Danae and now Mariah, who are both mothers of his 2 kids. They both allege that he severely neglects them, with the biggest bombshell being that he allegedly starves them. Marissa, who is the mother of NLE's 2-year-old son, Chosen, was the first to speak of this. She went off on him in mid September with a supposed custody battle that Choppa initiated, sparking her comments. I can't believe this bitch is taking me to court about a child he doesn't even call, laughing my ass off. I get so angry just thinking about this shit. Bitch can't even tell me, uh, tell a motherfucker when the last time Chosen been to the doctor. I tell you what, Chosen's birthday was a month ago. This bitch has only called once. She eventually accused him of fasting their child towards the end of her Twitter tirade. A child he had fasting at 1 years old, saying a child don't need to eat 3 times a day. Kids come home starving. You know what? Now that I think about it, I think we may have talked about this on the show.
We
I
did
think we
because we
did.
referenced Summer
Mm-hmm.
Walker.
Okay, yep, and that's what made me after reading it. That's what made me remember. So, as recently as Saturday, October 4th, Mariah shares she's allegedly been dealing with the same problems. Per the Shade Room, she tweeted, "Be starving Clover's ass as well," with 3 loudly crying emojis. Clover is the eldest and Chopper's daughter. Um, it seems Mariah's comments were the final straw for the Walk 'em Down songwriter, as well as his mom, Angela Potts. The latter clapped back first, posting a handful of clips of his son properly feeding his children. She then expressed her frustration with her son being accused of such damning things. But he don't feed her, checkmark emoji. All he does for his baby mamas and kids. And this is the thanks he gets? Slander, shaking my head. Chopper then took to his Instagram, sharing a sweet video of him doing Clover's hair. He asks his 4-year-old who's the best dad is, and she says, Bryson Potts, his government name. The caption sorry. The caption also looks to be an apparent shot at Marissa and Mariah. In it, he defines the word neglect. Neglect, which is a verb, fail to care for properly. Or noun, the state or fact of being uncared for. Looks like neglect to me with laughing emojis, 2 heart emojis. P.S. This toothbrush is designed only for her hair. We will see if anything else happens following these responses. So far, it seems like Marissa hasn't gone to court yet over baby boy Chosen. Mariah doesn't seem to be in a custody battle with her daughter Clover, though. Child. This how you know this nigga's a whole social media dad. He gonna post videos and pictures of doing hair to kind of prove. First of all, we saw the text messages, nigga. We saw you say that the baby don't need, kids don't need 3 meals a day. Like we saw it. So now, child, girl, bye.
Auntie,
Oh, child.
come on, please.
I pray for straight women every day.
Pray for these young ones because they kind of dense. But
Girl, I'm gonna pray for the elders too, honey, because I know some
well,
things.
yeah, I know some things too. But pray that these young girls stop, break the cycle, girl. Why is y'all having these baby buddies?
Well, well, I got 3 more stories left.
Damn, that's quick.
I know.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, uh, Frida Parton, I need you to come to the front of the line, girl, because you really tried it. First of all, you scared you know you scared the hell out of us. But and Frida Parton, if y'all don't know, is Dolly's sister. So she first said there, she gonna say at first, please pray for my sister. And then everybody, oh no, what the hell going on with Dolly? Oh no, not my Dolly. Oh no, not
Right.
this. What's going on? Only for Frida to come out and say that it's a false alarm.
Mm,
So y'all see,
No,
I
it
just
ain't.
shared this TMZ article. It's not. Y'all see, I just shared this TMZ article. Dolly Parton's sister Frida apologizes for false alarm.
mm,
So it starts. TMZ starts off by saying, "Whoopsie, Dolly Parton's sister says she didn't mean to start a panic Tuesday over Dolly's health because the music legend is expected to be just fine." After freaking out some fans on Facebook Tuesday, Frida later posted, "I want to clear something up. I didn't mean to scare anyone or make it sound so serious when asking for prayers for Dolly. She's been a little under the weather. I simply asked for prayers because I believe so strongly in the power of prayer. It was nothing more than a little sister asking for prayers for her big sister. Thank you for lifting her up. Your love truly makes a difference. Frida, who's 68, put fans on edge about Dolly, who's 79, after hopping on Facebook earlier Tuesday, writing, "Last night I was up all night praying for my sister. Dolly, many of you know she has been feeling her best lately. I truly believe in the power of prayer, and I have been led to ask all the world that loves her to be prayer warriors and pray with me." This came after the Grammy winner developed an infection from a kidney stone in September, which caused her to miss the in person announcement of Dollywood's latest attraction, a roller coaster whitewater ride called Night Fright Expedition. The 9 to 5 star still managed to appear virtually, telling fans, "I'm there with you in spirit." Um, Let me stop. I love my people in Tennessee. Shout out to Tennessee. Well, September 28th, Dolly postponed 6 shows of her Las Vegas residency, which was set to run from December 4th to December 13th at the Coliseum Theater at Caesar's Palace. The country crooner has had a particularly trying 2025, grieving the death of her longtime husband, Carl Dean, in March. Get well soon, Dolly. So you see them trying to act, playing in our faces, honey, trying to act like it's some damn kidney stones.
Mm-hmm.
Look, they told her, well, you know, it made it to the daytime, morning news. That made you made national news, lady. Stop playing.
Yeah,
But I
sounds like.
think Dolly didn't want everybody to know all that.
Well, she would have told us if she did. Here, her sister is putting her business out, making us think, you know, that something's really going on with her, more serious.
Well, Dolly
But
did say that her doctor said that she needed to, like it was kind of serious and she needed to sit down and da 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 da. Da. So
well, yeah, I mean, it was serious in that way. But she made us think like she was like on maybe
on the
close to
deathbed,
death or something. You know, like
you
she
right,
had
you
a
right.
cancer spread all over her body or something. You know, it just made it seem
I
like
was waiting to
what
hear that.
more than it was. That wasn't her. Yeah, she sounds like maybe religion is doing a little too much for her.
Uh,
Well,
or that's what leads me to believe that it was very serious too. Because let me tell you about somebody as somebody who's Southern and was raised in the church. First of all, when it comes to prayer, we're always praying, like every hour of the day. We wake up in the morning, thank you, Jesus. We blessing our food, honey. We are always praying. However, when it comes to like needing prayers from other people or prayer warriors, uh, quote unquote, that means that something extremely serious has happened. And what I think it is complications with COVID, but I just can't prove it.
Yeah, because she did say she got COVID recently, but I that's what I was thinking when I heard like, oh my God, she just recently had COVID. What's going on? You know? And she talking about kidney stone. Like,
Who the hell gonna ask for prayer wars for kidney stones? And then first is kidney stones, but then Frida said, "Oh, she was just feeling a little under the weather." So is it under the weather or kidney stone, girl? Is it Uchiwala or one mic?
oh,
well, I hear kidney stones are severely painful, and if she got an infection, I'm sure she probably thought she was close to death.
Yeah.
yeah,
Um, Also, I had mentioned to you, I think in the chat about Dollywood closing, but I think it's just two, two of the theme parks shut down, but I guess the remaining are open or whatever,
Oh.
and some are closed to for maintenance, but they're not permanently closed.
people ain't got
Oh.
money to be spending $400 and $500 at no theme park right now.
Mm,
They just ain't got it.
Right.
I think even Disney is seeing lower numbers,
mm-hmm,
which partially was because of what happened with Jimmy Kimmel, but I don't think that's the total reason.
mm-hmm.
Some of those
Huh.
trips cost thousands of dollars. You know, people just ain't
Mm-hmm.
got it.
Thousands, like $10,000 sometimes,
Hmm.
depending on how many people you got.
So we have a comment. I've been to Dollywood where they have a pig race, and I wonder how in the world did I get myself in here?
What were you expecting? Frog race instead?
We actually, my mom and my brother and I, ages ago, like back in I think 2002, we were driving through Tennessee,
Mm.
and we actually did want to stop by Dollywood, but we didn't have a chance to go because it was too late. The park had already closed. It was after hours.
Mm.
But we did other things. It was like a little cute area where we were able to take like saloon pictures and stuff. And
Oh,
then
okay.
we drove by Loretta Lynn's house. That was pretty fun.
Mm.
Well,
Well,
y'all, speaking of Disney, are y'all familiar with Francia Raisa? Or did any of you ever watch Grownish?
Yes,
no.
I did watch
You d-
Grownish.
well, you remember the girl who played the Republican of the group?
Yes.
Okay. And you know, for those who don't know, this girl has also played in the sequel to Life Size with Tyra Banks. But anyway, I don't know if y'all just a little bit of background about her. I don't know if y'all knew that she and Selena Gomez were besties. And she actually gave Selena Gomez one of her kidneys. Did y'all ever hear
Oh,
that
that's the
story?
That's
girl.
the only
That's the
reason why I
girl.
know her. I don't know her name, but I do know the story about her
Yeah,
Oh,
I know
kidney.
that
And then
story.
Selena
I
basically
didn't
basically
know.
ditched her. She better than me
Mm-hmm.
because I would have snatched my kidney right out her body.
Yep.
I didn't know that
Selena
was the
did
same
her
girl.
dirty, honey. Yep, it's the same girl. She did her dirty, and Selena just married that ugly man, Benny Blanco. Well,
Yes. Wait a minute. First of all, before you get into the story, one, why? I need to know why Selena did that to that girl. Like, what was the rationale? And two, Benny, why do why do white women love burying these ugly, crusty white men? Like, he is so disgusting. Okay, go ahead.
so from what I understand, so after the operation, Selena Gomez was smoking cigarettes, and Francia was like, "Girl, what the fuck?" So that just kind of started in a whole domino effect of things, and the two just kind of fell out and don't talk to each other anymore. Now, Francia always kept it cute in the media, just like now with his current story. Like anytime that she was asked about Selena, she always kept it cute. Selena, on the other hand, was the one that was always
Oh
throwing shade.
no. Wait,
Francia
you calling out?
Raisa gushes how happy she is. Oh, I was going out.
Yeah, on Selena's part, saying she was being nasty.
Yeah, she was throwing shade. But Francia always kept it cute, just like this current story that we're about to go over. But Francia Raisa gushes how happy she is for Selena Gomez after feud rumors and her being happily married to that ugly man. Well, Francia Raisa just slammed the brakes on years of feud rumors with one heartfelt gush saying how happy she is for Selena Gomez amid all her marital bliss. Just days before Selena said I do to Benny, Francia spilled in an interview with Univision's Magali Ortiz, gushing in Spanish that Selena's living her best life, already a billionaire, and Francia's just grateful she helped make it all happen for her with her life-saving kidney donation during Selena's lupus battle back in 2017. Francia also squashed a feud chatter. Despite reports, she was very angry with Selena about allegedly smoking cigarettes after the surgery and says maybe one day Selena will set the record straight herself. But honestly, no biggie. You'll recall Francia donated a kidney to her longtime childhood pal, Selena, in 2017 after her lupus battle. And shortly after is when the rumor mill claimed their friendship hit the rocks. Francia is making it loud and clear all's good between them, though whether she actually showed up at Selena's wedding to Benny last month is a total mystery. Hell no, she ain't go to the damn girl wedding to that ugly man. So, let me see. Let me have a comment of people whistling quoting phrases. Say squeal like a pig. I'm completely lost. I'm sorry. Girl, you should have asked for some bacon. But yeah, that's that on that, honey. Francia is so much better than I am, honey. Because I was shade this. I'm like, this bitch got half of me is in you, bitch. Remember that. No matter where you go, I'ma always be a part of you. I would say some shit, slick shit like that. But you know, Francia, of course, she's She has class, unlike me. So there's that.
I wouldn't have had no class because I would have definitely snatched my goddamn kidney back. The fuck,
Okay.
bitch, you don't want to live, so give me back my shit because I do. Thanks.
And it started like, I mean, I think Francia, even though look, you're a grown woman and you're an adult or whatever, you can put whatever in your body that you want to. But girl, you just had a major operation that I had to go through with you. And you're smoking a cigarette. Can you at least not do it in my face? Or like hey, child, look, I get it though. Some people be wanting their nicotine, so I get it. Well, let me see. Our last story, Denise Richards and Aaron Pfeiffer's honey. I'm so looking forward to the messiness that comes. This is going to be one of the most messiest divorces, probably even messier than what her and Charlie's was. But now she's alleging that he put hands on her. And y'all should see I have where this TMZ article, Denise Richards testifies Aaron Pfeiffer's assaulted her during plastic surgery recovery. So Denise Richards is doubling down on her claim that estranged husband Aaron Pfeiffer's roughed her up while she was recovering from a cosmetic procedure. And now she's telling it to a judge. Denise took the stand Tuesday to testify in a restraining order hearing against Aaron, and she said he got violent with her back in May after she had plastic surgery. She told the judge Aaron was helping her recover from a pedicure. I'm sorry, a pedicure. Recovering from a procedure on her breast implants and a tummy tuck when he hit her in the head at the hotel they were shacking up. She said Aaron hit her and demanded her phone. Denise also testified about other alleged incidents of abuse and said he slammed her head onto the floor in April on a trip home from Chicago. Denise Aaron smacked her upside the head after the split in July, and she testified he threatened she would disappear if she called police. Denise is in court trying to get a temporary restraining order against Aaron, upgraded to a permanent order that will force him to stay 100 yards away from her for the next 5 years. For his part, Aaron has denied ever abusing Denise. Mm, I don't know, honey. You can deny it all you want, but it's we some of us watched the show. I didn't watch it like regularly, but what I seen, I pretty much seen all I needed to see, and I believe her. Let's just say that. Well, y'all, that was all the tea that I had for us today. So before we head out and before I go and watch my stories, did any of you have any tea that you want to share? Any tea that I might have missed?
No.
Okay, y'all. Well, it is always a pleasure. Thank you for taking time out of your busy day to come and sip tea with me. We will be back tomorrow at 12:30 Eastern Standard Time if you can make the live show. And hit us up at auntie@auntiederek.com, especially if you want to tell your survivor story during Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And in the meantime, you all have a fabulous rest of your day.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.